You know, admittedly, okay, yeah, I mean, as I said before, this isn't the board reviews. When I first got this, all I could think of was Kings and Things when I saw this. You know, a game I used to play tons of back in the day. And, you know, and say what you will, but, you know, I kind of like this. I kind of like this map. I mean, yeah, it's a little, you know, silly, if you will. And obviously, the real map with the real territories and what have you and countries is imminently more playable. But there's something to be said about the charming aesthetics of this. Plus, I also kept thinking of Ogre when I thought I saw this too. Another game I used to play. But whatever. Anyway, so you should have a pretty good idea of how the game works at this point, and you should have a pretty good idea of you know, just the basics of Lyssan. Now, what do I think of the game? Man, you know, it's just now, you're going to say, oh, he's not enthusiastic about the game. He must not like it. Well, this is a game that you can't really be all like, oh my God, the game was amazing. This is a game that, like, I get done playing it, and then I sit there and I stare at the board, and when I lose, imminently, because I always lose, I sit there and I say, wow. It's like, why would you have done that? Why would you have screwed me over at that point? You know, or why would you do that? You know, it's a game of broken promises and shattered dreams, and it is not for the lighthearted. There are so many ways that you can screw over your friends while you play Lyssan that it's charming in a way. From screwing the other guy over with the debts and the turn order, and with that extra point of shame that you can saddle them with, you know, that you know they can't get rid of when their turn rolls around. Because, you know, your priest comes to your, you know, it's like, oh, no, my priest isn't going to do anything bad, trust me, I'm just walking over here. Oh, shame, you know, and all of a sudden the guy, you know, you absolutely know that he's not going to be able to get rid of it, and he's going to be outed from the game. And I think it's a type of game that its strength is also going to be its weakness. For the type of person that really, really enjoys this type of game, you're gonna love it. I love it, I do. But if you're a person that doesn't like treachery, that doesn't like games where you're not being nice, doesn't like games where there is you know, player elimination, you're gonna stay away from this one a great deal. But for what it is, you can tell that they worked on this game for a long time, and I forget how long it was. It was like a couple of years at least that they've been thinking about this game, working on it, trying to come up with it, and you can tell. And it's been a labor of love, and it really, really came out well. When I sit down to play this, I know that I'm sitting down for a marathon, and not something that's going to be over quickly, and it's definitely going to be something where the kid gloves come off, if you will. You know, that being said, I think it works best with 4 people. I mean, it does say you can play with 2 and 3. I've played it with 2. There's a 2-player variant. I don't really like it. And I think that has more to do with the fact that I love playing it with 4. So when I play with 2, it's just not the same. And with 3 players in any game like this, it always seems like 2 people are beating up on 1, and it never seems to even out. So 4-player is definitely where it's at with this game. You know, I can't say enough about it. Like I said, it's a game for the audience that it's designed for. I think it's an instant classic, and I do think it's one of those sleeper hits. I mean, unfortunately, since it's an independent publisher and it isn't like a big name, you know, it's not getting a lot of press. It's not getting a lot of excitement or buzz, if you will. But it's a game that people are going to say that, you know, when they have it, I can't see them not having glowing feelings about it just because of the type of game it is and how much fun it is to play. But as with everything, it's not for everyone. And you know, if it isn't going to be something that you're going to enjoy, you know, backstabbing your friends, you know, which I like doing, you're probably not going to want to play this game. So there you go, Lyssan. Go to their webpage, go to the Kickstarter page. You still have some time left. I know you got at least a couple of days, I think, to jump in, and then you can get a fresh new copy once they print them out. If you have any questions or concerns or ideas, by all means, leave them. Let me know. I'm sure the creator of the game will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Until next time, and by the way, I'll answer them as well. I'm not going to just, you know, pony them off on somebody else. But as always, I greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And until next time, this is Undead Viking. See you later.